Hey everybody, and welcome to Pilates Fit Tone. So today's workout is really going to be a full body workout that's going to help you strengthen and stretch. So what you will need are anywhere from 2 to 5 pound dumbbells. If you don't have dumbbells, you can also get some filled water bottles or maybe even some soup cans. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start with our knees bent and our feet out in front of us. We're going to do some roll down to roll ups. So the arms extend straight out in front of you, and then we're slowly going to roll down with control. And then we're going to take our hands so the fingertips point up towards the ceiling. We're going to inhale and then exhale, lift the head and the chest and start to roll up back to that same position that we started in. And then let's roll down. So if you need some assistance, you can always grab behind the thighs to help you lower down with control. And then let's come back up. And if you need assistance, you can grab behind the thighs to come back up as well. And then let's roll back down. So I want you to inhale and then exhale, roll up. But I'm going to tell you a little way you can do this if you can't roll. So you're just going to raise up as high as you can and then roll back down. Up and down. If you can't, come all the way up. If you can, then meet you up at the top here, and then we're going to roll back down together. So just keep practicing if you can't make it all the way up, because eventually those rolling up muscles are going to get strong enough to where you can. All right, let's do one more to come up, and then we're going to roll down straight into our 100. So keep the arms lifted as we roll down and keep them about 6 inches off of the ground by the hips. The head and the chest stay up, and let's float our knees up. And we're going to pump our arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. So go ahead and continue to pump. If you would like to make this harder, you can extend the legs straight up, or you can lower the feet down. The further they are towards the ground, the harder this is going to be. So play around with that. You want to make sure though that your back is not arching. So if your back is overly arching and your feet are down this far, you may want to bring them up just a little bit to always protect yourself. And if at any time your neck starts to hurt, you can always take a hand behind your head, give yourself a little bit of an assist here. And then at any time, if you need to lower your head all the way down, just keep your chin nice and tucked in this position where like you're holding an imaginary tennis ball. Let's go for one more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower the head, pull the knees into the chest and rock it out. Or you can place your feet down and just sway the knees from side to side. And let's bring those knees back up to center. And we're going to extend that right leg out straight and pull that left knee in. You can extend the leg straight up and then turn the foot out. If this is too much, bend this right knee for a modification. And we're going to circle that left leg, left foot towards that knee and then swing it back around. So imagine you have a pin on the tip of your toe and you're trying to draw circles with it. All right, we're going to go for 2 more and 1 more. And let's reverse it. So swing it out and bring it back in. So the bigger your circles are, the harder it is. The smaller the circles are, the more modification you're going to have in this exercise. 1 more. And pull that knee in and just kind of roll the ankle around. And then we're going to switch. So we're going to pull the right knee in. Whatever you did on this other side, you're going to do the exact same thing over here. So I'm going to go ahead and straighten my leg just to show you the different version of this. So we're going to turn the foot out and let's circle it towards the knee and swing it back around. So we inhale and exhale. And you may even get a hip pop like I just got. All right, let's go for 1 more and reverse it. Swing it around and back. Don't forget about those core muscles, keeping them nice and engaged. We're going to do 2 more. And 1. Good. Pull the knee into the chest and just kind of roll the ankle around. And we're going to move directly into our Pilates series of 5. So I want you to pull the knees in. Lift your head and your chest up, and I want you to extend that right leg out. So again, the lower the foot is to the ground, the harder. If you bring your leg straight up, this will be your modifier. I'm going to lower it about halfway. So we're going to take our right hand and bring it on the inside of that knee. The outside hand is going to go ideally on the outside of the ankle. Stay lifted, and then you're going to pull and switch. Inside hand on the inside of the knee, outside hand on the outside of the ankle. And pull. And pull. So you get your stretch by pulling the knee in, but as you can tell, shooting that leg out adds that strength. So if you cannot touch your knee and your ankle, here's some options. You can pull your knee in this way, or you can take your hands and make a little wall and try to touch your knee to your little wall here. And remember, this is our modification. Legs straight up. Let's go 1 more. All right, pull both knees in, lower the head. We're going to do our double leg stretch. So lift the head back up. Both knees are bent. We're going to push the legs out, drop the arms behind us, and then circle the arms down as you pull those knees in. So extend, circle down, and around. Extend, and around. Let me show you a modification. Legs go straight up. Make it harder. Push them straight down towards the ground. And remember, at any time, if your head starts to hurt, neck starts to hurt, you can always lower that head down to the ground. Let's do 1 more. And lower the head. And we're going to extend the left leg up first and then the right leg. And I want you to take your right leg and I want you to grab either behind your thigh, lifting your head and your chest up, behind the thigh, just below the knee, above the knee at the calf, or all the way up at the ankle. You're going to drop that left leg down. That will be the challenge. So everybody's going to be different where they drop that leg down that they're not touching. You're going to pull this leg in. Scissoring the legs, you're going to switch. You're going to pull, and switch. Pull, and switch. Pull, and switch. I'm going to go with the calves now. Pull, and switch. Pull, and switch. And then I'm going to go at the back of the thigh. Pull, and switch. Usually the knees are pretty bent in this one, just because this has to do with hamstring flexibility. And again, you can lower your head down at any time. Let's do 1 more of each. Pull, and switch. And go ahead and lower that head down. We're going to move into double straight leg stretch next. So we're going to lift our bottom, make a little diamond, and give yourself a boost here. We're going to extend the legs up. We're going to start with the modifier. We're going to drop our left leg and bring it back up. Then drop the right leg and bring it back up. If you're feeling pretty good, you can drop both legs and back up. So you have those 2 options, 1 at a time or both together. Let's inhale, lower, exhale, pull up. Inhale, lower, exhale, pull up. Inhale, exhale. Keep going with me. If you want to make this harder, release the hands behind the head. Lift the head and the chest up and drop the legs down this way. Inhale, lower, exhale, come up. Let's go 1 more. Inhale, whatever version you're doing, and up. Bend the knees. If your hands were underneath, release the hands. Take them behind the head. We're going straight into crisscross. Push that left leg out. Bring that left elbow to the right knee. Inhale, bend the knees back to center, and then twist. Inhale, and exhale, twist. Inhale, exhale, twist. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And we're slowing these down, remember, from those bicycle crunches. So we feel it. All right, let's go for 2 more. twist, and one more, twist, and back to center. Lower the head, lower the feet. And we're gonna come up with a roll up. So extend those feet out a little bit further if you need to. Lift the hands so the fingertips are reaching towards the ceiling. Raise the head and the chest, and let's roll on up. All right, let's scooch ourselves back so we have enough space on our mat. We're gonna extend the legs straight out in front of us. We're gonna bring the feet to about mat's distance apart. And you can always bend your knees if you need to, if you're feeling particularly tight in your hips or back today. So the arms are gonna extend out to a T. We're gonna sit up nice and tall. We're gonna inhale and then exhale, twist to the right. And then you're gonna try to lower down to, this is called the saw. Your hand is trying to saw off your baby toe. And then looking behind you. And then inhale, we'll sit up nice and tall. Exhale, twist to the left, trying to reach and saw off that other baby toe. And then inhale, come back up. And exhale, twist to the other side. If you can't get to your baby toe, get to where, if you need to get to the big toe or the inside, that's okay. Inhale, come up, and exhale, we twist. Find what your body is capable of doing at this moment. And twist back to center, because honestly, it can change from day to day. And twist. And back up, and exhale, we twist. And back up, sit up nice and tall, and lower those hands down. And let's go into a quick little leg series here. So we're gonna go to our right side. I want you to lower down. You can rest your head in your hand, or you can extend that arm out and allow your head to just relax. Or if you have a pillow, you can use a pillow. So both of the feet are gonna come to that top front corner of the mat. We wanna make sure our hips are staying nice and stacked, so you can take your hand on your hip, but to activate your core, you kinda take your hand in front of your belly and just lean into it slightly. And then we're gonna raise our top leg. So this is our starting and stopping point. And then we're gonna lift up and lower back down. Lift up and down. Up and down. Up, down. So here, we're just gonna kind of let the foot relax a little bit. And just use your hip and your glute to lift that leg up. And let's go for two more. One more. And Elvis wants to say hi. And now we're gonna bring it forward and send it back. Forward and back. Forward and back. If you have a cat, maybe you can swoop their tail like I'm doing. This is what it's like to work out at home when you have an animal. Or maybe your kids do this too. I don't know. Forward and back. Let's do one more. I'm trying to be serious, y'all. And back. All right, this time we're going to bring it forward. We're going to lift it up, lower it down, and send it back. Bring it forward, lift it up, lower it down, and send it back. Bring it forward, lift it, lower it, and send it back. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Lift it forward. No animals were harmed in the making of this video. I promise he's fine. One more. Up, down, and back. All right, bring it back home. We're going to do the rond de jambes. So we're going to bring the leg up. It's literally just circling the leg. So dropping it forward, circling it down and around, and back. Forward, down and around, and back. Nice big circle, and reverse. Same rules apply here. You can choose how big your circle will be. Let's do one more. The bigger the circle is, the harder it is. All right, and lower that leg down. Take both your hands and press on up, and we're going to switch to the other side. Hopefully Elvis won't get in the way on this side. All right, so both feet are going to come to that top corner. We're going to raise that top leg to hip height, and let's go ahead and lift and lower it back down. lift and lower, lift and lower, making sure those hips are staying nice and stacked. Don't forget about keeping your core engaged. Up and down, up and down. And let's go for 2 more. All right, let's bring it forward and send it back. Forward and back. Play around with how far you can send that leg back without flinging your upper body too far forward. So we can really get that hip extension going. We get enough hip flexion during the day, meaning just think about sitting in that sitting position with your hip. So just reversing that, going the other way. Let's go 1 more. And now let's bring it forward, lift it up, down, send it back. Bring it forward, up, down, and back. Forward, up, down, and back. All right, and bring it back home. Let's do the rond de jambe. Leg comes up, we drop it forward and send it back. Forward and back. Just 1 more. And swing it the other way. And one way is probably easier than the other. Last one. And lower down. All right. Pause. And take the hands, and we're going to press ourselves on up. Coming to that cross-legged position. And now let's go ahead and grab those weights. So if you have your weights or your water bottles or your soup cans, we're going to need those. So I'm going to take my weights. I want us to first pay attention to our sitting position. So we're going to sit up nice and tall. I want you to bend your elbows so they're at a 90 degree. The weights are going to be in your hands, your hands are palms up. So this is called tray. We're going to extend the arms out and then pull the elbows back. Extend it out, lift it up slightly, and then pull back. Extend out and pull. Out and pull. So even though we're working the arms, I want you to check in with what your back is doing. Are you arching when you send those arms out or back in any way? If you are, just kind of bring that spine back into neutral alignment by unarching your back so you would go the other way. So let's light tilt around and then activating your core muscles. Extend and pull. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Okay, we're going to go right to the next one. We're going to go to bicep curls. So we're going to take your arms up and extend them out. And then I just want you to bend the elbows, bringing the weights towards those shoulders. And then extend out. So same thing, check back in with your cross-legged position sitting. Making sure that you're sitting up nice and tall. No extra unwanted pressure on the back. So we can really focus on keeping the core activated and working those biceps right now. And you'll feel it in the shoulders too a little bit, but we really want to target the biceps with that curl. And extend. And back in. We're going to go pretty high reps, so your muscles are probably screaming at you. If you got those 5-pounders, you're probably really feeling this. So nobody is going to look down on you if you drop down, because I know I wouldn't be using 5s. All right, let's go for 3 more. Let's go 3, 2, 1. Flip the hands down, lower down, and just kind of move it out. We're going to go for 1 more exercise. We're going to do our chest openers, what I like to call these. So we're going to bring the arms out to like a football field goal here. And we're going to bring it forward, trying to tap the elbows together and then pull it all the way back so we get that stretch in the chest. And tap and pull. Now your elbows may not tap, but I really want you to think about pulling those elbows together and the hands out so that way you can really feel the chest activate more. And then when you pull those arms back, we want to make sure that we're not arching the back. So again, just keep that core nice and tight. Everything always comes back to keeping your core tight and keeping that neutral spine position. That will really help just in every day when you're sitting at your desk saying, hey, what is my spine doing right now? Are my core muscles activated? Because your core muscles get used to not working from sitting. So we want to make sure that they are getting the work that they need even while working at your desk. All right, let's go for 3 more. 2, keep with me, last one, and pull. Lower those hands down. Whew. So we're going to close our eyes now, staying in that cross-legged position. Drop those hands out to the side and take a nice deep inhale. Lift the hands up over the head and start to exhale. Put a smile on your face as you lower those hands and open those eyes. Great work, you guys. I hope your muscles are feeling it. I hope they're feeling strengthened as well as stretched. So please let me know what you think of this video. All right, you guys, go be awesome today.